Hello guys, I'm Tony, Explore Crypto channel, and in this video I will show you how to create your first transaction using your own Lightning Network node. So to start, I will be using LND Lightning Network node. There are few implementations of Lightning Network: LND, C-Lightning and Async. And I will be focusing mostly on LND. So the nodes like Casa node, Nodolith, raspiblitz, raspibolt. So most of the Raspberry Pi based nodes that are common are operating on LND. And this is what we will be speaking about today. So I have LND gRPC API reference on my screen. If it doesn't tell you much, I will explain in a second. Basically, those are the commands that you can execute from the command line of your Lightning Network node. And today we basically will be buying some product from the Blockcstream store, Lightning Network based store. We will do the transactions on Lightning Network. But first we have to set up our first channel. So I'm using my raspiblitz that I set up in the previous videos. Link to those videos will be here on the screen, and I am already logged into my raspiblitz. As we can see, I SSH into it, and I won't be using any of those possibilities like fund your on-chain wallet or connect to peer using this graphical user interface. I will be do that from the console itself. So here is the console, but first I already founded my on-chain wallet. So I've already used this command line command lncli new address, which gave me new Bitcoin address 3KU, and I already sent my coins before creating this tutorial into this address because I wouldn't like to wait on it right now. So this address, this Lightning Network wallet address, is already populated on chain. Of course, I sent coins into it on chain. So let's go to our console, and I'm on raspiblitz, and it's showing me a ton of commands. So kudos for the creators that they are basically showing the same stuff that's on the gRPC API reference. So right now I will check my wallet balance. So I will create the command lncli wallet balance. And as we can see, we've got 2 million satoshis. So 2 milli Bitcoin, 20 milli Bitcoins, if I'm correct. So 0.02 Bitcoin. Okay, 20 milli Bitcoins, yes. And the first step for us to send any payment in the Lightning Network itself, we have to connect to a node, like connect to a peer, and basically open a channel with this peer. So I will do that right now. Let's look at 1ml.com, which is like Lightning Network Channel Explorer, and we can see many different statistics, but I'm mostly interested in most connected nodes, because if we want to send money to somebody else, we would like to connect to the most connected node, because it's obvious, like it will have the biggest amount of connections with others. And I'm choosing async, so here it is, async, and this is what interests us, the public key and the IP address of this node. So to create a channel, first we have to basically connect to this peer. So we have to connect to this peer with this public key. So I will copy it. And now I want to open a channel, so I will do the, first I have to, of course, connect to a peer, so connect to the node that I want to open the channel with, so to check, for example, if it's active or not. So I will use the command lncli connect, and I will paste the public key in a second. Oh, so I already connected to the peer because I was testing it. Usually it should give you something like that, which is like the empty JSON, and this response is also correct. So if you get any kind of like those curly brackets with empty response inside, that means you are connected. And I can see I am already connected because I'm getting error, so I am already connected to this peer. So I will open the channel with it. So lncli open channel. And it's good that we have those errors because I can show you more about the console itself. And I will open it for 1 million satoshis. I just want to copy the zeros. So 1 and zeros. Okay, and this is the amount that we are opening the channel with. So 1 million satoshis, 0.01 Bitcoin will be on my channel, and this is one directional channel from my node to the async node. So that means I will be able to send money from my node on chain to the async, and then async will be able to like route it to other nodes if I would like to make a transaction like the invoice, pay for invoice on Lightning Network. And I was looking at some other tutorials, and some people are using this second value as some kind of inbound capacity, but it doesn't work this way. So you can't create a channel with the inbound capacity starting from your node because you can't. And this second attribute is basically a push amount. That means if I would send this transaction right now, I would basically send bonus 1000 satoshis to the owners of async node, and they would get it like on-chain, on-chain transaction of those 1000 satoshis. So I would give them free satoshis just for opening the channel with them. And some of the channels are having this policy. So if you want to open a channel with them, you have to send them some amount of bitcoins on chain, which is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, just be aware that the second amount won't give you anything in terms of capacity on Lightning Network channels. So this is just the on-chain payment to the second node. So I will delete it. And there are other attributes that I could add to this command, as we can see here in this reference. Of course, I will link it down in the description below. So for example, confirmation target, so in how many blocks we want it to be confirmed, and default is 0, so the fee will be pretty high, especially that the mempool is pretty crowded today. I would have to pay, oh my god, a lot. so yeah, anyway, it's a lot of money, but I'm doing this tutorial, so I would like to have it pretty fast. But you also can specify Satoshi per byte value if you want to make the channel private. So I will go back to my console. I already have this line prepared, and I will just click enter to create the transaction. And as we can see, we've got the funding transaction ID. So let's copy it. And I will paste it into this Bitcoin Explorer. So as we can see, it's unconfirmed, and I will wait for it to be confirmed before I will start the second part of this video, so making the payment on the Lightning Network, because first we have to fund this channel, because without the channel we won't be able to do any action on the Lightning Network, because it's pretty obvious we have to create those channels to other nodes, create this network, Lightning Network, to be able to use it later on. So I will be back in about 30 minutes or so, and yeah, we will continue starting from the Blockcstream store. So I'm back, and as we can see on the screen, I had the channel in the lncli pending channel list, so it was waiting for the confirmations, and after the confirmations I tried to list it a few times to see when it will appear in my channel list, and as we can see, it's already in the list. So the command for it is lncli list channels, and it will list all your channels from your node. So as we can see, it's active, the channel is active, it's not private, and we can see the capacity. So the next step would be to create an account on the Blockcstream store. So let's go back to our Blockcstream store. Here we are, and this time I will buy because I already have a ton of stickers. I will buy this sticker. Let's check out. Super fast, I will fill those informations and proceed with Bitcoin Lightning. So I will be back in a second. And this is our invoice. So the invoice started from LNBC, and our next step will be checking if it decodes in a good way. So if this Lightning payment is decoding in a good way. So I'm going back. I'm first copy it, and I'm going back to my console. Here we are in our console, and let's decode it. So lncli decode pay request, and paste your, have to copy it again, and paste your request. So the destination is the Blockcstream node, payment hash, satoshis. I have to pay 99,000 satoshis for this particular sticker. As you can see, description: Blockcstream store, 499 USD for back in my day sticker ×1. Great. And I've got some hop hints, but let's create a payment request. So lncli send payment pay request equals, and our invoice. Paste. So before I did it in a proper way here, I did a mistake and create a space white character here, so I had an error, and right now without this space, so I basically typed in lncli send payment --pay _ request, and our Lightning network invoice. So here is the invoice. So we've got some information after that. Description is Blockcstream store, as we saw earlier. Amount in satoshis 99,000. Also it was in the decoded request. Confirm payment. Yes, we want to pay. and the police is already going to catch me because I'm using Bitcoin to pay for something in the privatized Lightning network. So probably it's routing right now, and it's waiting for the payment confirmation. And here we have it. So we've got all the hops, all the pubkey of channels that it went through. So why not and see when it went through. So I will go back to my 1ml and the first hop, and first node is for sure async because that's the one node that we are connected to. Is it? Yeah, it is. Second node and paste. Second node is lnbig. This is one big hub of the nodes. So lnbig have this hub of huge nodes. Probably the third one is also lnbig because it has very similar public key or not. We will see. Yeah, it's lnbig. Then it went through. Sorry that it takes so long. Seshat. I don't know who it is, but this guy has, or girl, has a good connection to Blockcstream. And our final node, final hop. Search. And it's Blockcstream store, as we can see. So yeah, this is whole path from my node to the Blockcstream store. It went through 4 different nodes. Let's go back to the console. And what else can we see here? So the amount to forward is always the same. So this is the amount that it was asked me for. Even 1 Satoshi more, so probably for routing fees or something like that. So yeah, we have the fees. The async took very big fees, like it's 10 Satoshis for the transfer. It's a lot of fees. Then lnbig took only like 99 millisatoshis, so 0.01 1 Satoshi. Next routing also took like 0.2 Satoshis. Next routing 1 Satoshi. And last transfer didn't take any fees because this is that was our destination, so it was routed into this destination. So as we can see, total fees 12 Satoshis for a transfer. When on chain, as we can see, it's like 100 or more Satoshis per byte of transactions. So that's the difference. That's why we want to use Lightning Network. And as we made this transfer, let's close our channels. So let's go back to the API reference. The API for closing the channel is close channel, and we would have to know our channel point. I will show you where to get this channel point from. And yeah, what's more, we can specify Satoshi per byte or target confirmation. I will specify Satoshi per byte at very small value. We can force close the channel if we don't want to negotiate with the node. For example, if async would go offline, so async is going offline, and we don't have really the possibility of negotiating with it to close this channel, we can force close this channel. Force close this channel because the peer is inactive. Yeah, so let's close this channel. So first I would have to know the channel point. As I said, this is the channel point. This is what we are closing. I created the command lncli list channels, and here is the channel point. Let me go back to the reference. So lncli close channel. Channel, and our channel point, close channel, and 1, and I will add Satoshi per byte because I am cheap, I am super cheap. I don't like to lose my bitcoins on stupid things, so I will just add it as 10, and probably will wait for this transaction to go like probably tomorrow or something like that. I'm not really hurry. I just want to show you how to close the channel. So if we will go into lncli list channels, this channel is already negotiating to be closed, and yeah, we can't really do any more transactions using it because it's closed, and we can't do much about it. So those are the basic commands of lncli. If you guys want to know more, this is a whole list of commands. Be careful of using it because, as I said, it's still in the Lightning Network is in the beta version. So please be aware that every action you are doing, you can lose all your money. So please don't put more money on Lightning Network than you can lose. And yeah, hope you like to experiment with that. I really enjoy using Lightning Network, really enjoy experimenting with it, with the experience, like with the practice. The experience is slowly coming into me, so I'm slowly remembering those commands, and of course in future we will have the applications like even this raspiblitz that basically does all those commands for you. So as I was showing at the beginning of this video, you basically can do those commands from the graphical user interface, or even use any wallet like some sort, even custodial wallet if you want, like a Blue wallet or async wallet. So if you are interested more into using it, please go into the API, links in the description. And if you are interested how to set up your own Raspberry Pi based Lightning Network node for around $100, because raspiblitz will cost you around $100 without the drive. If you have some external drive lying around, or you can use your old laptop hard drive, you basically can do it for $100. So yeah, if you are interested in that, links are in the description here on the card. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button underneath, comment under this video what you liked about it, and subscribe to my channel. So that's all for today, and see you in the next video. Bye.